My dear friends, nowadays there are big talks and big conferences on spiritual regeneration, religious revival and new changes in ageless Vedic Dharma, my dear friends, all over the world. Nobody dares to do that with the big bulldozing religions of the West where it is urgently needed. But everybody tries to do it with Hinduism. Problem is, they want to do it who don't even know it, who have no respect for it. Ever since its homeland was politically ruled by invaders since last 1,000 years, and now is culturally dominated by a Western value system, every religious issue has become complicated. Mostly every unenlightened impulses of mind are occasionally driven by demons. Demons disguised as secular reforms. Why they are demons, my dear friends? Because of their bulldozing and compulsive attitudes and not understanding the facts and not being even interested in the facts. And whenever such unwise so-called reformers are taken by Vedically illiterates, wealth and glamour-amazed crowd of people, then the rishis say there enters a monster, the demon, the terrorist, the mercenary, the hitman into the scripture in the garb of that spiritual regenerating fellow. The meaning, the intention, the codes of the scriptures have to be understood with paying full quota of intellectual and physical labor, my dear friends. At present, people do not try for it. Some fortunate people from the West do try, but they run after some Dalai Lama, some big hospital making, fancy ashram building Babas and lady gurus. By the time they are disillusioned from all that humbugs, they are in a hurry to become a guru themselves. To them it becomes the only way to earn their living, because all their hard work earned money is spent out in learning the hodgepodge, and they are fed up with other country living for too long. They are also tired of extending their visas over and over. So they are packing up for their country where money is a must. So they choose to write a new book on whatever garbage they have collected, my dear friends. That is how the people are manufactured, such as Ron Hubbard, Andrew Cohen, and Baba Dafrizan, and E. Robert, and Brother Charles, and William Sons, and a host of them are manufactured. Their unwillingness to restart the research with new findings turns them impassioned to jump on the guru seat, and a fancy guru business begins, my dear friends. Majority of ignorant gurus round the world inspire ambitious gurus of India of Vedic origin to become a big shot overnight by clarion call for spiritual regeneration. Sarvadharma Sambhav or spiritual regeneration movement are just a few of such ambitious efforts. It influenced the mass media in the beginning, and now we hear nothing positive achievements by them. There are hundreds of cases like this. Now Christians and Islamics know that Indians talk about Sarvadharma Sambhav, equality of all religions, religious revival, not because they really want, but to look advanced in their poor state. That's the toy they got. So they have started welcoming such people to fool them on their own cars, their own word, and evangelize them, or their countrymen they want to evangelize, convert. At least open a new door to convert in their territory, or at least fantasize their followers. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Shukdevji Maharaj warns us all against such mishaps. He says, Atatarhyagato goshtham arishto vrishabhasura. When you define the dharma, the lifestyle leading to enlightenment is contrary to the meaning of Vedic literature, then demon enters your so-called religious life, my dear friends, okay? And the demon enters by the name of Vrishabhasur. The name Vrishabhasur represents monster-grabbed dharma, monster-grabbed religion. Keshi represents monster-grabbed scripture and sermons, and Vyomasur represents monster-grabbed yoga, meditation and samadhi. When even by remaining in samadhi for 7 days to months, even underground, underwater, or in glass case, and still appear so restless, with no high conduct, with no great wisdomful words, with no shine of understanding on your face and in your eyes, then know for sure your samadhi or meditation is monster-grabbed one. For example, you can see the personal life of modern well-known teachers of any religion, and those who are convinced by them as well. Okay? These are the Brahma Rakshasas, are knowledge monsters. Their knowledge and preachings are also monster-grabbed one, as represented by Keshi, and all different insensitive, violent religions of the West and East are but monster-grabbed religions. It is represented by Vrishabhasur or Arishtasur. Watch how this monster of religiosity comes. Mahi Mahakakutkaya Kampayan Kuravikshata. Disguised as a gigantic bull with a huge hump, as if shaking the earth, tearing it apart by his hoofs, bellowing in heart-rending noise, lifting his tail, hurling away the mounds with his sharp horns and staring with the red violent eyes, roaring thunderously, passing urine and dung. This is how the knowledge monster comes, my dear friends, in your life. Religious monstrosity comes destroying all religious regulative principles for which a religion stands and voices. Watch in the history of Europe at the end of Roman civilization how Christianity was spread with tyranny and torture, burning the villages of so-called non-believers, druids and pagans, raping the ladies, killing the babies of so-called heathens and pagans and druids. Ever since Constantine, 14,000 wars have been fought in those 1500 years just to preach 10 commandments of God, which their prophet brought from his 40 days long fasting and praying. Now the same religion is religion of America and Europe and all citizens there. What good can you expect? Same way, brutally destroying the magnificent Middle East, Islam has been imposed on the people in 6th century AD. How Prophet Muhammad got the Jews butchered is a horrifying story in itself, my dear friend. Hitler is also called Prophet Eliza for the same reason. Okay, do you know that, my dear friends? You must know it. It is very important so that you can do some introspection. When these religions invaded India, it remained no more India since then. It became a living hell. After the Pandavas, till Prithviraj Chauhan, for 4,000 years, Hindus governed the nation and the world around as well. Then wholesale bloodshed began with the invasion of Muhammad Ghori. After his governor, Qutbuddin Aibak, Queen Rajia became the ruler in 1236. She was killed. Then Ghayasuddin Balban took over, killing 40 of his rivals. But his son was killed by army of Genghis Khan, the new invader, and he turned lunatic in great lamentation. And he was tearing his own clothes, pouring dust on his own head, and died. His grandson Kekuwad was stabbed to death, bleeding, body thrown out on the street. Then came Alauddin Khilji, who built a palace on the foundation of 10,000 human heads. Great murderers continued in this palace. In 1398, there came Taimur Lung, beheading 100,000 innocent people. He asked for money. Then for 5 days and nights he announced free wholesale slaughter of the city and rob and rape. In his 15 days stay, Delhi turned into a cemetery, my dear friends. Then came Lodi, the Islamic dynasty, killing the last one, Ibrahim Lodi. Mughal Babur came to power in 1526. All the way to Akbar, Salim, Shah Jahan, and Aurangzeb, all were sexual perverts and monstrous monarchs, my dear. But their own daughters, Roshanara, Jahanara, and Jebun-Nisa, starved to love and to be loved. Their lovers were boiled to death, were held captive, were killed brutally. Out of fear of in-laws, they did not let their own daughter marry. In 1739, their king Nader Shah did 7 hours of bloodshed in the whole city of Delhi. It took 80 crore gold rupees and gems and duck cows, the precious imperial throne. He took it to his country. Then came another terror, Ahmad Shah Abdali, killing so many people, nobody to turn to. And it was burned. They stank, cholera spread, he escaped. This is the story of Islamic religious monstrosity, my dear friends. And there then came in India the Christian invasion with the British rule. They arrested Islamic ruler Bahadur Shah, the last Mughal, and sent him in a tribute, sent him a tribute of blood-dripping heads of his 3 sons. He died in captivity in Rangoon, far away out of the country. Then expands the British colonialism, and then Christianity spread. That's another big nightmare, my dear friends. And then there came Gandhi, Nehru, secularists rule, and these all led Indian lifestyle and psychology away and away and away from understanding absolute truth, God and real dharma. Om Om